This video is our plie exercise video. Before I get into it, I want to encourage you, if you haven't already, click on this link right here and watch the quick introduction video that I made for this series, just to try to explain to you what I'm going for here. But anyway, this is our plie exercise video. Plies are like the B-flat scale of movement. It's really important that if kids are going to start developing dance training, that they understand the technique behind a plie. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the exercise that we do and kind of explain some things that we want to look for when kids are doing plies to make sure they're doing them correctly. Now, our plie exercise has actually started to evolve over time to add more content to it. After we finish our plie sequence, you will see our students doing something called temps liés. Temps liés are where you shift your weight through plie from one foot to the other. We utilize that a lot in our choreography on the field. And then at the end, you'll see us do what we call plurckles. We kind of made up that name as a combination of plies and circles. We see this a lot in the marching activity where the band shifts through plie and makes a circle with their hips. And so we kind of broken that down and given it some technique. So we all do our plurckles the same way. Again, sorry there's no music for this, but I did put the song that we used in the description below. Hope you learned something and feel free to ask questions in the comments.
So we begin with our feet in first position and our arms are in a modified low fifth. We actually pull their hands apart a little bit to more represent what a trail position looks like. They bring their arms up and open to second and begin with 2 demi plies. We watch for knees over toes, shoulders over hips, and then we do go into the grande plie. The heels will stay on the ground during both smaller plies, and then the heels come up in grande plie. Then they went up into a releve to hold it. They opened up to second position. We do 2 demi plies and then the grande plie, really making sure you can see some of the kids leaning forward. They are not supposed to do that. So that's what we work on. Back up to a nice releve press, shoulders down, long necks. We look for all the time. Here we shift into fourth position and we do not do grande plie in fourth position. That's a really challenging thing to ask our kids to do and we never use that on the field. So we do both feet forward, fourth position. We just do 2 demis and then a little releve check. And then we're going to pull back and start our temps liés sequence. So we do a tendu through demi second, tendu, and close. Again, really watching for shoulders over hips. If you look, you can see some of our newer members leaning forward. So that's something we'll work on. Then we do a forward and back temps lié. So this takes us through fourth position plie. So we tendu front, fourth position demi, tendu back, and close. Now you'll see a moment here we have to hold for the next phrase of music to begin because I don't like my exercises to not line up with musical phrases. And then these are the plurckles. So you can see they do a slow version and then 2 fast versions. So we go through a lunge, second plie, lunge other side, and we pull our legs together, and then we do that in a faster version. And then we finish our exercise with some plie roll throughs. This is really just for feet and leg strengthening and balance. Really, the important parts of this are balancing and lifting up through the upper body, disconnecting upper and lower body. And then we do it in second. Also working on releve, keeping our feet turned out and rolling up and holding our releve over the big toe and not letting our feet sickle back onto our pinky toes. So we also work on that.